NFL 11 is driven by a feature called game flow that really drives that idea of being simpler, quicker, and deeper all at the same time. And what that is, we've never actually had the real way of calling plays from the NFL in Madden. It's always been the 3 boxes, which was hard to use. We have very accurate, very deep, very authentic playbooks, but it was difficult for people to get to that depth. Really what we look at is we have a tremendously connected online audience playing Madden. We have over 100 million online games played each year of Madden, and 75% of our audience is connected, so we're getting a lot of game data reported back to us. And what we've seen is, despite having 300 plus plays in every playbook, that the average number of plays being called is about 12 or 13. And this feature is going to make the game a lot easier for them, make it a lot rewarding for them, make it a lot faster for them, and at the same time make it more authentic. So game flow is a feature that really surfaces a level of depth that people don't see within Madden. And it's this authentic play call where they can go in and then get 350 plays that are in the playbook and then get the right one for that situation. So the play is going to be called automatically, put on the field in front of you, and have a coach tell you exactly what's going on, what you're trying to do, who the primary receiver is, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot easier, sets you up for success, and it's a lot more authentic. Now the byproduct is that because the coaches are spending the time in the play call for you, the game moves a lot faster. So instead of spending an hour and 10 minutes playing Madden, you're in and out about 25, 30 minutes, which is great. Our hardcore guys are going to love this feature because they can go in and they can custom plan their game plan down to the very minute detail, what plays they want it to be called for them on 3rd and long, goal line situations, everything, offense and defense. And if they want to go back to the old school play calling, it's one button press right from the line of scrimmage. You can jump back and forth between it. But really, we've seen this in the hands of some of our hardcore and kind of loyal fans already, and they love it and they can't give it up already. The controls in Madden NFL 11 are completely different, and it's really going to be based around using 2 analog sticks the entire time. So you no longer have to use the buttons, you no longer have to use the trigger for a turbo button. Turbo is going to be built into the left analog stick. You can go back in and customize the button controls. I mean, we've always had that level of depth and customization. So you can go back in, and if you're I must have a turbo button, we're going to give you a turbo button. But left analog stick is going to be about how you move, how fast you move, how fast you accelerate, how you cut, what direction change you make. The right stick's going to be about balance, your upper body torso control, bending back, leaning into a hit, and also your trick moves. So your jukes, your stutters, your side steps, your spins, all of that stuff. So you can really play the complete game on 2 sticks. And really, you take that animation and locomotion system, you combine it with ProTac. It feels completely different than it did last year. So you're going to see some of the same great moments you had last year with multi people piling up and pushing back. But there's also a little bit more of the balance that comes into it from the R stick controls, and you have like a little bit of a yin and yang offense and defense feel to it. So you have weapons on both the offensive and defensive side. We've taken a much more personal look at the NFL players and how to incorporate them into the game, not only from the second you turn on the game, you're going to see them in the UI, you're going to see them at the team select screen. So it's no longer just about the teams, it's going to be about the players and their personalities, and who you choose to play with really influences the game. On the field, you've got a whole new facial capture system, so we've got all of the quarterbacks in and captured in this system. So there's a lot more emotion, a lot more life, and they look even better than they had before, which I didn't think that the artists could do. The artists have really gone beyond themselves for Madden NFL 11 this year. I think the statement being made with Madden NFL 11 is, again, the focus is simpler, quicker, and deeper. And we chose those words for a key reason. We have a broad audience. We have an audience that is really novice NFL fans all the way to experts, and people have been with our franchise for years, and people that are trying the franchise for the first time. So to satisfy that diverse audience, we've really got to have a feature that's unique and compelling that really appeals to this wide audience and lets people get introduced to the sport of football and to the game of Madden, but lets the expert get as deep as they want to and really have a great time playing the game, no matter how your experience level. Madden NFL 11 on August 10th. We're looking forward to it.